Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. I've just teleported over to the gate to the upper city. I might have some issues getting in there, but we're going to turn our back to that for now. It just seemed like this was probably the best place to pick up, this part of the city that we've yet to explore. So what's over here? The Glitter Gala. Check that out. It's Lord Whitburn. Who are you?
Come on, scum, sling your hook already.
Hey.
Good day. What could be more pleasant than spending one's inheritance? Though I don't imagine you would know.
Brave sassing off someone who looks like me. Oh, that reminds me, I was going to look into the Illithid stuff, actually, because... Not for myself. I've kind of got all the powers I really feel like I need to have. I mean, I've got too many, really. There's so many I don't actually use. But there was one that I saw... I was having a look in Karlach's tree, and there was one I think would work quite well for her. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. So I think that's... I don't know, she's probably a +3 by now, maybe, on the proficiency? I'm not exactly sure. +2 or +3, anyway. So I think that's a good one just to have. Has opened up these ones. It's probably a good one for her to have as well. Maybe both of those, honestly. But I think I'll give her that one for sure. Because that, I mean, I get a lot of use out of that. Is it once per long rest? I think it is, isn't it? But I was going to then give Minsk the same stuff, but over here it says hesitating. Minsk does not want to use Mind Flayer parasites. I can't think why.
No time to waste.
And Shadowheart's even further back. She's willing to do it, but she's all the way back to using this one. So I thought I might just have a little chat with Minsk and see if I can convince him to convert to being a Mind Flayer.
No, never mind. Do you feel it, Boo? The path of virtue beneath my boots once more. Boo and I, we are in your debt, my friend.
When our minds mingled, I saw some strange things.
Oh, the mind of Minsk is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced, in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting britches, too.
Ha! Pretty good idea.
They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots.
Okay. Never mind your pants. You've walked between planes, fought gods.
Well, as have you, no? Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsk, Minsk also gazes into you. We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no?
Well, if we're trying to convince him to maybe take a Mind Flayer parasite or two, then don't shy away from the tadpole. It's a useful way to know someone's true thoughts.
True thoughts? Meaning there are untrue thoughts? As if someone would think one thing, but say another? I do not understand.
Demonstrate.
Your minds weave into one. What you seek laid instantly bare. His single innermost thought at the very center of his mind.
I still do not understand. No, my
I
friend.
love Minsk.
If you fear you have a question that Minsk cannot answer, then you can simply ask Boo.
We ought to discuss the tadpole.
As you wish, but quietly. It is listening.
We need its power. The Emperor can help us control it if we're careful.
No! There is a very ancient and very wise saying that Minsk lives by. He who would try to control evil must beware lest evil tricks him, steals his clothes, and kicks his backside with his own boots. I read it on the privy wall in the Blushing Mermaid many years ago.
The Emperor's the only reason we were able to save you.
Oh, Minsk knows all about this Emperor. It has tried to introduce itself to me already. Minsk does not trust it.
Care to elaborate?
No, I do not think our new friend wishes to see me blubbering, Boo.
Boo is smart. Sharing your emotions is a good thing.
Minsk is normally the strong and violent type, but if you insist on hearing a sad tale, he can tell it. This Emperor played a very cruel trick. It made me believe that something lost had been found. It came to me in dreams, wearing a face I
Jaheira?
never thought to see again. Jaheira.
Yeah.
A witch of my homeland. She was to be the greatest
She's
of them,
from Baldur's Gate
and
1.
I her protector. It was not easy. She was a fierce and independent cub. She did not think she needed Mother Bear Minsk to protect her. And she was right. The elders sent us out into the world, thinking it would teach her to bow a little. But it was the world that bowed to Jaheira, wherever she went. And Minsk blundered along behind. And in the end, it was she who died, protecting me.
What happened to her?
That is in the past. It showed me Jaheira not as she was, but as she would have been. Should have been. Hearing her voice again. For a moment, Minsk almost believed it. But then, the Emperor made a mistake. It did the one thing that Jaheira would never, ever do. It told Minsk exactly what he wanted to hear. Jaheira. Hers was more the habit of teaching Minsk many new ways to say the word fool. I think on what she would say to Minsk now, cowering from a creature in his own skull. Fine. If you say this tadpole is a weapon, then let us wield it. So long as it is still our hearts that guide us, yes? Or better yet, my hamster.
Okay, cool. Well, it sounds like he's on board now, so here we go. He's actually got that one already. It's interesting that Shadowheart doesn't. I wonder why that is. But it works for us, because we've got one, and we can also give him this the first attack roll you make against any target. I mean, that's really strong, isn't it? That's not just like once per long rest or short rest like a lot of these other powers. That's every single time. Which is going to be a help in offsetting his great Weapon Master as well. There we go. Cool. Well, let's go and look at the Glitter Gala, shall we? The music venue? Jewelry shop, actually, I think, isn't it?
Drab attire? Lackluster skin? My darling, you need my gems. They'll brighten even a ghoul like yourself.
What do you mean, ghoul?
Or, if you are the practical sort, I also stock enchanted stones. They're almost as magical as myself.
I mean, I'm not going to question that because I am extremely ghoulish now. I mean, look at me standing there. Yeah, show me what you got. She said she had enchanted ones. I can't see anything enchanted. We're going to keep this for potentially Will, I think. Keep all this other stuff. I think I'm... Oh, I guess a couple of things there, I suppose. I'll keep the bank pass, you never know. Might need that Hagsbane, but I guess no real reason to get rid of it. Alright, just a little bit of tidying up there. Has anyone else got anything to sell? Yeah, we're not going to need that now, are we? Get rid of Minsk's old clothes. It's just a +1, and if we get Jaheira back, that would be good for her because she's only got a +1 scimitar in one of her hands. So I guess we'll keep hold of that. It's a nice armor piece. I did read for the Raphael fight. After beating it, I read it online just to see what people were saying about it. And I saw one comment saying, if you've got the Blood of Lathander, it's an absolute lifesaver in that fight. And I can see why, because it's got this Lathander's light. In combat, fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded unless they can succeed a con throw. So actually that would have been really good. But I was holding this. Which isn't quite as good in that particular fight. I wonder if I should go back to this. Just give it the dark vision, though. I'll leave it for now.
Remember, a life without glitter is no life at all. Take care now.
Yeah, I think she's literally just a vendor. But out here, I'm guessing there's like a... Yeah, there's a sewer manhole. So we don't need to go down there again just yet.
How much farther can I go?
BALDUR'S streak.
The statue is of Baldurin, founder of the city, forever looking out to sea.
There's some sort of swishing noise I can hear. Sounds like it's... No idea. Anyway, what's going on over here?
If those metal brutes...
Aren't you one of those adventurers they said did all those bad things? Maybe we shouldn't be talking.
Actually, there's a paper seller up here. Maybe we should actually read what people have said about us. It's this dude. Big.
Dangerous adventurers in... Oh, bad luck. You're plastered all over today's Gazette, and it ain't pleasant reading. Honestly, if you piss them writers off, you're good in my books. Either way, it's gold for a copy, if you're curious.
Didn't reason they got Geordies down this way. That was the worst Geordie accent ever. All right.
You're the boss, boss.
Let's have a look. Let's read the article about ourselves. Absolutist infiltrators threaten safety of Gortash. Is that us? I don't know if that's us. Have I got another one? Baldur. Let's try. It's definitely that one. Okay, I'll take their word for it that we're being bad-mouthed.
Here, here. Surely you can't agree with how he's talking.
What's going on here?
It's out of order.
Be up to young pig.
Come on, come on.
Stand on your liver!
It is stand and deliver, little fig. Though I think I like yours better. You bellow like a true berserker.
The commander said I only had to keep out bad ones. So you can pass.
Wait, how do you know Minsk?
I'm not a little girl. I'm a warrior.
Even I could have told you. This was a silly thing to say.
Now pass.
Okay, yes. This is the Elarathin residence, okay? It's very pleasant. What's going on inside? Who are these guys?
Make a habit of just letting yourself into people's homes, do you?
Pretty much.
My mother's not here, if that's who you've come to see.
Ryan, we know you're...
Oh, is it Jaheira's house?
She is traveling with us.
Minsk? I don't understand. She was chasing down the cult for a lead to save you. If she's already done it.
Ah, well, if Boo were to be technical, he would say that it is not Jaheira alone who saved Minsk. It was this one here.
She's alive. Who are you to her? A harper?
Allies. We fought General Ketheric Thorm together.
General. We'd heard of the cult army heading this way. I assumed she died trying to stop it. But she's alive. Everyone! She's alive! Bring her here so we can kill her.
Okay. What should we do? Should we temporarily swap out Shadowheart again, perhaps? We'll bring Jaheira to our home. I forgot Jaheira had said she had a home
Aren't
in
you
the
a
city.
sight for sore eyes? If you're sure, fine.
Sorry, Shadowheart. I prefer you in the party, but let's just sort Jaheira out with her little story thing.
Hope this ends well.
Yes?
I met your family. Rion is rather keen to see you.
Ah. You've wandered far in my absence. And now you come to march me to the gallows, is it? Come on, then. Likely you have some pointed questions. But you shall have to get in line behind my dear, dear daughter.
Let's ask her about Sarabok
Yes?
as well. You have a history with Sarabok.
Nothing so grand. He was just another broken little ballspawn who tried to clamber to glory over the corpses of others. There was a time when he might have made more of himself. He was certainly given the chance after we threw him down, but he slunk back into his father's shadow instead. There is nothing more to say of him.
Join me.
As you wish.
And as she's there, what I might do is give her that scimitar now. Yeah, that works, I think, and we can sell this one.
Gentlemen, I am quite certain we are almost upon this most
Let us show them how it's done.
Why is she on the roof?
Go.
You will be.
Here. Surely you can't agree with how he's talking to a child. It's out of order.
My shop's pilfered every day by rocks like him. City should be.
Oi! Stop a moment. Commander, you're in trouble.
Ah.
She's back.
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
Let's just cast a glance at Minsk.
Some battles, even Boo is not brave enough to fight.
Ryan.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
What did she say?
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult. Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed?
It's powerful, the cult, and it's not going to be an easy fight.
So fight. That's what all you heroes and harpers are for, isn't it?
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old after all.
So old.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Okay, well,
All right.
probably could have gone worse, right?
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
Boo is also very well, and happy to see you, Ryan.
And I him. Enough that I'll let him keep his lumbering, sweaty steed inside. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
Healers, this place could serve as a hospital.
A fair point. Though I'll leave the herb lore to Jord. I was always better at breaking bones than mending them.
I remember. The very reason George had so many patients to hone his craft on.
If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
Bad soil?
Yeah, what's this one that says battle
Don't
plans?
tell Mother.
A yellowed manual outlining stuffy combat forms. Fig has added her own embellishments and looping colourful drawings of her family members. One last entry stands out, an angry face in a perfect circle shouting, "Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes."
That's curious.
This then.
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trimmed you.
Yeah, I think we've kind of already looked into the disappearances in the city. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Well, my cousin saw a real ghost snap someone in half. They got back.
Oh, why did I take... I wanted to read it. Yeah. I think this must have been Jaheira's study. I don't know what the pin slot requires, but I guess we might find out.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Jessam's journal, eh? Okay.
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jaheira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief. Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just... had a few adventures. Like,
I freed a pixie from a magic lamp. She was awful.
Really?
Really?
Now, cub. Solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait. Here. I was... keeping this safe.
My Harper pin.
Ooh.
Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
This Harper pin opens more doors than most.
Yeah. Let's
Come
go
down
and
to
use
my
that then.
study and see if you can figure it out.
And the question is, who's got it? It might... Oh, here it is.
I wondered if it would take you long to spot.
Jaheira's hideout entrance. Let's go down.
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
What does she mean? Okay, are we going to get blown up if we go on this?
Have no fear.
Postmaster
The traps aren't meant
Badger?
for you.
Oh, wow.
But, better to stick close, eh?
Yeah, let's not touch these things. Postmaster Badger!
Patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
You know this place, Boo.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I'm training new ones.
Oh.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But Boss doesn't care about that.
How cute. Are they all gonna say much the same thing,
I
or?
bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
Well, we've discovered the Fae presence in the pub, and I think that temple killing as well. I think we've probably also got to the bottom of that. I'm not sure about the gnomes in the sea, though. Maybe we'll find out more about that at some point.
Anything of use?
Step carefully.
Is that? Ah. We missed now. A key. I'll take that stuff. What about the bookcase?
Kenai. But if it's supplies you seek, weapons to aid in our fight, you won't find them behind that door. There is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me.
I'll be the judge of that. I also hide all my worthless things behind secret doors.
It should be no surprise to you that Harpers like to hold their secrets close. Whether there is sense in it or not. On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman.
I want to see.
Jaheira, our friend has put their trust in us. Boo thinks it is only right to return the gesture, no?
You so rarely make a habit of being right, Ranger, that it puts me ill at ease when you are. Pass then. Go on. See what it is a foolish old Harper thinks worth hiding away.
Spill your secrets. Whoa! Nice, what have we got here? So this is a very rare scimitar. It's a light finesse weapon. Perfectly balanced strike. As a bonus action per turn. That's pretty nice.
Jaheira's old weapons. They look strong as ever. Minsk should know. They gave him many bruises over the years.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheira.
Well, that's good. Let's actually give that to
A gift
Jaheira.
from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
So... Yeah, let's have a look. So let's give Jaheira that. She's currently got this one. That's fine. We'll switch that out. I think it makes good storytelling sense for her to have that. And as for Belm... Does that make sense for me to use? Why don't I add, like, all the damage and stuff I used to be adding to my strikes? Okay, so... So I want to be using that. I wonder if I might give myself the acid ring? Just to beef up the damage I'm doing a little bit. I think I will. I'm doing even less damage. Oh no, now it's added it now. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, this is what gives me the big bonus against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. It's good, this. What's this skill? I haven't seen that before. Whirlwind attack. That could be really good. Yeah, I don't know. This is perfectly balanced strike, so but I'm using my bonus attack, bonus action, to make an offhand attack anyway. But I mean, maybe we should just give it to Jaheira, as it's her sword. I don't want to do such little damage. So if we go Belm to her... Maybe she just has the one sword and she'd have a shield as well, maybe? Don't have any good shields at the moment. Anyway, I'm probably spending too long on this screen, but let's do that. She's got a weapon, she's got her old necklace, so that's decent. And let's just chat to her about what was right we saw. Found a strange scroll in your sanctuary, something about a timeless body?
The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations.
Can I help with that?
Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead tree plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on. Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able?
Minsk does not understand the question. You will live forever, Jaheira.
Of course I will, Berserker. And you will sprout soft and golden locks from that shining skull.
It's only natural to want more life.
Of course. It is our way. Just as it is Death's way to meet us along the path, gently oblivious to whatever it is we want. I spent most of my life fighting those who tried to escape their end. Gatherick, Irenicus, Sarevok. That is not company I would like to keep. In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness. I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this. Just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings, or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. When and however it comes. As for this city story, well, that is entirely your problem now, Cub.
Minsk's face. I'm honored you think of me that way.
Ha! Do not thank me for slinging a weight around your neck. I might start to feel bad. I do mean what I say. But I am also a harper. In every honeyed word, there is a hook. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You are almost certainly going to die first.
Womp womp. Why didn't you tell me about your family?
I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, we had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice?
I understand.
Well, if fool I be, then at least I'm in good company. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryan turn her ire on us both.
Okay, I'll find you at camp. Yep.
Later then. I tell...
Alright, let's just pop back and grab Shadowheart again.
Should mind my step.
So Jaheira is willing to embrace mortality, the ultimate form of retirement, and that's thanks to impressing her through your actions. Quite the compliment.
What can I say? Come with.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road.
I think while we're here, maybe we'll just long rest as well. We're down on spell slots and everything. I want to see if I can cure Minsk of this ability drain. He's wearing the gloves of dexterity, so I don't think it has any kind of practical effect on him, but it does give him sort of a weird image effect on him.
Jaheira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
Look at me there in my robes. Sounds like a fun evening.
It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
Well, the trail would have ended there instead of leading you to Ketherick, the Prism, and me. Oh, just passed.
I have seen too much to believe destiny has taken our side. Blind luck, perhaps. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklaren?
Waklaren? Minsk, I
Like
am not your
Dynahair.
witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
I suppose there's some kind of twisted logic at play there.
Is there? Wonderful. Another Minsk in the making.
Ha! Not without a companion, I'm afraid. Boo will ask some of his sewer-dwelling friends.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
That'll do. We always look so uncomfortable when we're sleeping. Right, let's out of here. Actually, it might be quicker just to go up to Baldur's Gate. Milestone.
Read all about you, villain. City will need even more steel watchers with folk like you causing havoc.
Guilty as charged. Okay, let's head on. So we only made it that far, didn't we? Let's continue walking down this road. Or maybe I'll go past the glitter gold and just tie up any loose ends here. I was down there. I mean, we will go down onto these wharves anyway. We don't have to go down that way though. So let's keep going up around here. Lodge. You can check out the lodge. Seems enough.
Given the chance, I'd make a fine principal researcher.
Dr. Morecambe.
Well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. I don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly.
Okay, interesting character.
Ah, a fellow inhabitor of the Underdark. You find yourself in the cradle of knowledge relating to our subterranean home, the Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you?
Yeah, we did meet two of the researchers. I was just thinking, Ameluum and Blurgs, so let's mention that.
A wonderful research partnership. I'm sure you'll agree. They are upstairs if you wish to share any theories with them.
Okay. Can I become a member?
A most intelligent impulse. But I'm afraid it simply isn't possible. New memberships are on hold for as long as those wretched absolutists are banging on the city gates. It does, however, give you plenty of time to prepare your admission thesis. A brisk 30,000 words should be more than sufficient. Was there anything else?
I met an expeditioner claiming to work for you. She sought a Githyanki egg.
Yes, dear Lady Esther. One of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. Once the dust has settled on this whole invading army mess outside the walls, I'll find another contractor. Perhaps they will have more success. Was there anything else? I should really get back to my research.
Let's head up if we can say hello to Ameluum again. There they are.
My gloom-lit friend. How long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else.
I thought you were conducting research in the Underdark.
After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society. Omeluum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours. But I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress.
Where was he headed?
Omeluum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls, and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute. I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me, as though even the theory would be enough to put me in danger. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omeluum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path.
Okay. Anything to trade?
Naturally. The Underdark provided us with some most unusual salvage. Plenty to keep an inquiring mind busy.
Abyss Beckoners. The wearer's summoned creature has resistance to all damage except psychic. I don't know about that. Monk gloves. Bard gloves. I think those are all things we've sold to him, you know. Is there anything we sold that we'd rather have kept? Never did work out what these lightning charges are. Must be some sort of very specific build that didn't really get to grips with yet, or probably ever will at this stage. Okay, no, that's fine. I just wondered if you had anything good. So Mammelium's missing.
But I'm happier when I'm around Omeluum.
That'll do. We can leave.
Dangerous research. All these people.
So this is still Jaheira's house, isn't it?
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment.
Let's keep going sort of towards the water.
We can't deliver our goods to the docks. Why?
We only get one when he gets two.
Have you never worked for the rich before? For every bite you take, they get a whole cake.
Oh, it's a little playground. That's cute. Okay. Well, let me go down here. It doesn't appear like we're allowed down there. Are these Thieves Guilds people? Okay, well we weren't stopped, so I think we're okay.
Whoa, whoa, mate. This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah?
Why can't I be here?
2 words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments.
I'm friends with the guild. Let's try and deceive them. And we'll get some guidance. Ooh, oh, no, okay, good. We had enough bonuses. I was going to say 2 very low rolls.
Why didn't you lead with that? I trust you're gonna balance the books too, yeah?
Depends, you got everything we ordered?
Oh, yeah. Weapons, drugs, bit of fire wine. You know, the usuals.
Alright, well I've got loads of cash, so here you go.
Pleasure as always. Better clear it out before the fish get here. You know how they are.
New to the guild, are you? If you're not dead in a tindy, I might learn your name.
Friendly. Thing I really want, to be honest. I'll take that stuff, I guess. I'm paying 1,000 gold for those was a bit rich, but never mind. Okay, they probably don't want me on that boat, so let's just come up here. Who's Antinia the Goon?
He the what? Or leave?
Wow.
The man behind the corruption.
Ah,
Witness
the foundry.
putrid form of our It's not a lie. If you would just listen, I could explain. You have done quite enough explaining, Volotham Gadam. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger. Here, here! Attention seeker. Here, here! Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Ragnar hells follow! Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Volo? Volotham Gedarm? This man is no enemy of the people. This man could not even hurt a mouse. I know. I have seen him try. Release this man at once.
What's this? Another heretic in our midst? Another mind clouded by the disruptor's lies? Another soul to cleanse? Well, we are nothing if not gracious. Let us see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too. No! Please! No!
Oh crap. Well, let's try and end the fight quickly, and then maybe we'll be able to rescue Volo. Who's the leader? Where's Churg? He just run off. Okay, well let's start with me anyway. No, actually let's start with, yeah, let's start with Karlach. Should have done her chest thing, but we'll remember another time.
Heading out. Want to do it?
Yeah, might as well action surge. I want this done quick, so... Yeah, where is Churg? I've been hitting him. Oh, it's this guy. No. Yeah, we'll do it this time. That's good.
To glory, or glorious death!
Okay. You can actually get in pretty far. So let's rage.
See how my skull shines? It is so you might see the fear in your own eyes!
Let's action surge with Minsk too. Can't get there. It's okay.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Damn, we still got the goon. Can I don't suppose I can fly off a free bolo.
This would be...
Okay. Let's just upcast lightning. Alright, let's do a Minsk jump because he's got a pretty big jump. Right, let's get Volo out now. How do I do it? How do I do it? Just saving in case something bad's going to happen. Something bad happened. Okay, I'm going to reload. I thought I was cutting the ropes, in fairness. I might go into turn-based mode to try and figure out what to do. Okay, so I had to replay the fight because the save was too close to everything exploding. But I had an idea. What I'm going to do is use... oh. I thought Shadowheart had the create water spell. But she doesn't.
Well, well, well.
Shouldn't have wished to live more interesting times.
So what can I do to extinguish him? Do I have any water? Ooh. Arrow. Okay, never mind that. Can I help Volo? I can fly to him easily enough. Yes. Okay, let's do this. Volo needs to come far away. If I do this now. Volo, quick!
Be there in a blink.
Portal explodes.
What path lies by?
Why did he just sit there? Alright, try again. Okay, so literally all I could think to do, I had to do it again a couple of times to be honest, was just to get Minsk over here and just pick up every single barrel which he's done. He's still not overweight. He's only halfway there. Might as well keep him with these smoke powder barrels. But yeah, I think Volo should be okay now.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well...
That's my hope. There's nothing to explode anymore.
Gods! I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. I'll tell you all about it, but not here. Too many eyes, ears, and weapons about. Meet me at your camp.
Will do, I suppose. Will do. The question is, how are we going to get into the foundry? Because we want to sabotage stuff in there, don't we? But I feel like that's probably for another day. So why don't we leave it there with Volo alive, other people not. Actually, we didn't go through their pockets and just see what they had. One of them might have a mind flayer parasite, maybe this Churg.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Oh my god.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Not everyone subscribe.
Come on.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Can't risk being in open view.
Yeah, mind flayer parasite is good because we can give Minsk another power. The others don't really have anything of interest, but that's mainly what I wanted it for. So Minsk, we can give this, this big crit to again. So let's do that. Make them both a little more effective. And yeah, we'll leave it there for now. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game, the series, the choices we've made, how amazing Minsk is, just anything you like, really. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it would be great if you could do so. So thanks very much once again, and hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.